Vechain is launching an update soon that will make the price explode. It made some new partnerships recently and was endorsed by the government of China. The Vechain Foundation is attending a massive event this week that will put it in the headlines. This coin is overflowing with potential, so we've put together an investment plan that can make you a vet millionaire in just a few years. Curious to know more about that? Today we will dive deep into Vechain's recent news and future plans. Make sure to stay until the end. Welcome to the Crypto Nights channel. If you love making money and learning about crypto, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We drop new videos every week to keep you informed about crypto. Vechain dominates its niche. When we're deciding which coins to invest in, we look at their use cases, the industries they're involved in, and their competitors. A coin will have a lot of room to grow if it's being actively used in a valuable field, especially if there aren't a lot of other coins serving the same purpose. The coins that have been performing the best so far are ones that have something unique to offer, and it has to be something people want. Vet is made for tracking physical goods and verifying their authenticity. It helps with managing warehouse inventories, checking warranties, and preventing counterfeit goods. Vet lets customers scan a QR code to see where food and clothes were made before they buy them. Soon, it will help car owners with registering their vehicles and hospitals with securing medical records. The supply chain industry manages $50 trillion per year, so there's an enormous amount of potential for Vet to take over with this one use case. Applications that are built on Vechain use Vet for payments, meaning all the companies that use this technology will be buying Vet and giving it volume. The best part of investing in Vechain is that no other crypto even compares in how much it dominates the supply chain. The next biggest crypto in that niche is 1/20th of the size. Vechain has partnerships with companies that reach the entire world as clients and customers. It's the first crypto to enter supply chains and the strongest by far. Vet has a growing list of partnerships. Vechain has partnerships with several international consultancy companies that manage supply chains for the majority of Fortune 500 companies. Their clients include big names like Goldman Sachs, IBM, Ford, Exxon, Disney, and hundreds of others. These consultancy companies work behind the scenes to keep track of supplies and inventories. Several apps on Vechain have already become popular among businesses, and Vechain's partners are developing and marketing them to their clients. Another use case is being tested out by Walmart in Hong Kong and China. Customers can scan QR codes on some brands of meat and produce to check for food safety before they buy it. The world's biggest retailer is on its way toward making Vechain part of everyday life, and other stores are sure to follow. Vechain partnered with an olive oil company in China a few months ago to tap into a promising market. Olive oil is becoming very popular among China's middle class, and they need a way to make sure that the oil was made properly. Vechain is being used to track every step of the process during harvest, production, and shipping. Customers can see the entire history of their olive oil with the QR code. One of Vechain's newest partnerships is with DHL in China. The shipping company announced last month that they're releasing NFTs on VHTO. This collaboration is expected to bring awareness to Vechain and grow its ecosystem, where gas is cheaper than Ethereum. Other recent partnerships have been focused on environmentally friendly companies that intend to reduce China's carbon footprint by 2060. These include sustainable producers of pet food, wool, clothing, tea, and seafood. This week, Vechain will be attending China's International Import Expo, where businesses will meet to discuss sustainable solutions for supply chains. Vechain is constantly adding more companies to its long list of partnerships. Every time a company starts actively using apps on Vechain, they are investing in Vet to pay for their customers' transactions. The more commonplace these apps become, companies will have to hold on to more Vet and we'll see the prices rise to match demand. Vet is one of the most useful cryptocurrencies I've ever come across. It tackles global problems in really pragmatic ways. Companies are using Vechain to save time and money, move goods more efficiently, and offer more transparency to customers. Vechain has the potential to be so commonplace that it's used on every single product we purchase. Its partnership companies are already making it a reality. Vet is China's favorite crypto. You can see why Vet is a great long-term investment to make you a millionaire. When we're looking at long-term holds, we have to consider how governments and countries will respond to a cryptocurrency. We're seeing increasing regulations worldwide which may put some coins into better positions than others. It can feel unfair when governments interfere with the markets, but if we want to make money we have to work with the reality of the situation. China's crackdowns on crypto have caused sharp drops in the market this year. The ban on mining in June wiped out $400 billion in the crypto market, and the ban from the central bank in September removed $100 billion. Some of these sell-offs were from worried investors outside of China, and the markets did recover somewhat, but not entirely. China makes up a big portion of the crypto market, and these regulations definitely have an impact. The good news for Vechain is that the government of China has endorsed this coin specifically. It was included in China's 5-year development plan this year, and it's held in the same regard as digital currencies like the digital yuan. Government officials have praised Vechain for its usefulness to supply chains and retailers. The Vechain Foundation openly cooperates with China's government to keep Vechain's status as a national cryptocurrency. All of this means Vechain is the safest crypto from China's regulations. And I also expect we might also see money pouring in from new investors living in China who will have a limited number of cryptocurrencies to choose from. Vechain's official status in China makes it a perfect investment because of its specialization. China is the world's biggest exporter and the second biggest importer. It moves $5 trillion a year across its borders, and this number increases by 20% per year. Vechain could easily become the blockchain that runs all supply chains coming in or out from China. All the countries that trade with China will want to use Vechain to stay compatible and save money. Vechain could be involved in all global trade in the future. VET's ecosystem is ready for liftoff. Vechain is the strongest crypto in supply chains and global trade, but its ecosystem expands beyond shipping companies and retailers. In a few months, VET will launch the NFT Development 2.0 update, which will make VET one of the most user-friendly and cheapest NFT trading platforms yet to exist. This update will enable NFT block explorers and charts, market data, dashboards for specific projects, and custom analytics. This means NFT traders will be able to look at how a set of NFTs are doing compared to the rest of the market before they buy, just like you would when trading a crypto token. We can expect VET's volume to take off after this update. There are already some thriving sets of NFTs being traded, namely VPunks, VimWorld, VKings, and World of V. Their trading volume is currently over 1 million per day. The update platform plus companies like DHL making NFTs on Vechain should attract a lot of interest towards VET's ecosystem. I see a lot of potential for VET's ecosystem with these NFT projects. VET's low gas fees and fast transaction time allows for applications that let you interact with your NFTs. Some use NFTs for gaming, staking, and liquidity mining. For example, you can buy a VPunk and earn interest for holding it. VimWorld has partnered with game makers to design trading cards you can upgrade and battle with. People are going to have to buy VET to trade NFTs, and more VET will be staked to generate the token used for gas. That gives us an increase in demand and decrease in supply for VET when the ecosystem grows. How to become a VET millionaire? Vechain has a solid future and growing popularity, making it one of the best investments we can make this year. Let's look at some price predictions and find out how much VET you would need to become a millionaire in the foreseeable future. VET is expected to reach between 60 and 75 cents during this market cycle, which is a 4 or 5 times move between now and next spring. VET just broke out of its major resistance trendline, so it's not likely to go much lower than it is now. You can quadruple your investment in less than half a year by buying now and selling near the top. When VET's ecosystem becomes popular for trading NFTs, we can expect it to follow a similar course to other NFT platforms. Solana grew by 100 times this year because of its success with NFTs, and Chiliz grew by 40 times. In the next market cycle, we could see VET show the same explosive action when NFTs in its ecosystem go viral. That will give VET at least a 10 or 20x in the next 4 years, depending on what price you buy it. In the longer term, we can expect VET to take on a growing share of the $5 trillion supply chain industry. I believe this is where we will see the 100x gains that stick around even during bear markets. Companies that need VET for their daily transactions are not going to be trading their holdings whenever Bitcoin makes a move. They have to stake 25 million VET to run a node, on top of holding enough for their customers. That will cause steady growth in market cap and price over the coming decades. Here we have 2 different strategies to turn 100,000 VET into $1 million. If you prefer swing trading, you can take profits around 60 cents, dollar cost average back in during the bear market, and then sell during a pump when one of its NFTs makes the news. If you'd rather invest for the long haul, you can hold on to VET for a decade or so until it hits $10. Whether you're trading VET temporarily or holding it for life, it's sure to make you a millionaire eventually if you put in $15,000 now. Don't worry if you can't afford that much. Holding VET in an official wallet instead of an exchange generates VHTO automatically, which will get you to your goal with an even smaller investment. Selling VHTO to buy more VET will compound your investment, especially when the NFT platform raises demand for gas. Vechain is a solid technology with outstanding potential. VET dominates the supply chain niche with no competitors coming close. It has strong partnerships with enormous companies and is constantly adding more. It's one of the only blockchains endorsed by China, and it will thrive even in a heavily regulated environment. The updates coming in a few months will make it one of the best platforms for trading NFTs, and companies like DHL are bringing them to customers outside the crypto space. Vet is a great choice for trading as well as holding because of its use case, its status with companies and governments, and its evolving ecosystem. We hope you enjoyed this video today. How much Vet do you hold? Let us know in the comments. We appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.